What is going on, guys? Slickby here, and today I'm bringing you a tutorial video for World of Warships. This is going to be one of my last videos for a little while on this game. I'm going to be posting normal gameplay now, from now on. No more tutorials or anything, because, you know, there's only so much you could say, there's only so much you can do, but this is going to sum up pretty much my experience to help you guys get better and really help you progress through the game and start to understand it more. So what I want to talk about first is AP and HE. These are your friends. You shouldn't be afraid of them. You shouldn't be afraid to switch ammo types. You should be using them to their potential. So I'm going to explain what HE does, and I'm going to explain what AP does. So AP, armor piercing, you're going to want to be using over long distances, or if you are accurate enough to hit the side of the ship near the waterline. These rounds do way more damage than HE when they pen, and can, in, you know, like light magazines, they just do way more damage if you hit a good salvo. When you shoot them from long range, they come in at a very steep angle down onto the ship so they can penetrate all the way into the magazine and whatnot. When you're aiming AP, if you're close enough to aim, you know, far away obviously you can't aim. If you're close enough to aim, you want to hit underneath where the enemy guns are, because that's where the magazines are stowed. They're stowed underneath the guns. That's where all the ammo is. So you want to pen right around there and try to get a magazine hit, maybe ignite the magazine, set the ship sky high. HE is good for clearing the deck and basically neutralizing the enemy for a little while. So you hit them with HE, you're going to light them on fire, you're going to destroy guns, you're going to destroy AA guns, you're going to knock out torpedo tubes, you're going to hurt the engine, all sorts of stuff like this. And it's good for any range, especially if you're a battleship. You know, you have large caliber guns. The HE is going to do more damage than small caliber guns. And you can completely wipe very lightly armored targets. Like, let's say you're in a battleship like the Congo, the Yamato, any battleship, and you shoot a destroyer, you're going to want to shoot HE at them. Now, the biggest issue with switching ammo types in a battleship is you have to be prepared to wait 30 seconds, 40 seconds to change your ammos, because it's going to take a while to reload the guns, and you know, you don't really have 30 seconds in battle like, oh, there's a destroyer real close, let me change ammo. But the nice thing about battleships is that AP will wreck destroyers too. You're going to penetrate them and you're going to do damage anyway. So you don't really have to worry too much. It's just nice to know, okay, I'm on this side of the map, I see a lot of destroyers over here, let me just use some HE and really do some damage. Number two, the point I want to talk about is aggressiveness. There's a fine line between being over-aggressive and under-aggressive, and being able to help your team and being not able to help your team. So you want to be aggressive enough to be a factor in the game, but you also don't want to just charge in there and die. You know, you see that a lot, especially in the lower tiers, where ships will just drive into this, you know, little crevasse trying to get the flag point, and they just die. And it's not really good for the team for that to happen. And also sometimes you'll see these battleships sitting back with carriers shooting from 20 kilometers out. You know, that doesn't help the team either. You know, you want to be a factor in the game, but you also want to protect your health, conserve your health, and be able to do a lot of damage over a period of time. So this also has to deal with patience. This game is not World of Tanks. You cannot rush and hope to do well all of the time. Yeah, not to say that destroyers can't break through the line and do well. That can happen. You know, we did it last night, but it's not always beneficial to rush. You cannot bounce shots like you can in World of Tanks or War Thunder. You know, you wanna be very patient, take good shots, and you'll be rewarded very highly for that. Now, you will also be, this game is unforgiving. If you rush and you get stuck on a side where there's a lot of people, you're going to die. So that segues into number three, is map awareness. You want to be sure you know where the enemy's going, how many are there, and you want to really just play your cards right. You don't want to put all your cards in one side of the map and make sure, and you know, you're the only one there. So let's say you go to the right side, and you're the only one on the right side, and there's 5 enemies. You are not going to win. Maybe you'll take out one if you're lucky, but you are not going to win that. It is 5 times the firepower that you have shooting back at you, regardless, you know, in the minimal sense. Even if you're a Congo and you have 5 destroyers, you're gonna die. You know, you have a bunch of torpedoes coming at you, you can't move. So map awareness is very important. What I suggest is, know what you are, what you could do. And this also helps with my fourth point, which is know your role. So you want to know what kind of ship you are, what you should be doing, and what you're capable of. A battleship is a support tank, like I was going to say support tank, but a support ship. You want to stay behind your cruisers and your destroyers so you have a buffer zone, and you want to put a hell of a lot of fire down there, hitting enemy ships. A carrier is supposed to be even more of a support ship. You're supposed to go strike people that can hurt your teammates, like battleships and carriers and slower moving targets. You also want to scout and intercept enemy torpedo planes that are going to come try to hurt your battleship or hurt you. Cruisers, they're very versatile. You can put a lot of fire down, but you also have torpedoes. So you want to be behind destroyers. You don't have to get so close. You can kind of chill with the carrier, the big boys, kind of chill with the battleships. But mainly what you want to do with cruisers is plug the holes. So let's say you have a battleship on the far right side, but a little bit to the left of him there's an island that a destroyer could get around. You want to plug that hole. You want to be there to defend. You have the firepower, the maneuverability, and the torpedoes to deal with them. And I'm not talking tier 3 cruisers like the St. Louis. I'm talking about the Cleveland and stuff like that. So these ships are going to be, defending, moving around the map. Don't stay stagnant. Move around. Try not to get hit. Drop some torpedoes in a good opening every now and then. Maybe you'll catch a battleship, and you'll be fine. Now destroyers, you are the scouts. You are the coverers. So you're gonna push ahead the farthest any of your team. You're gonna poke at the holes. You're gonna try to get in through the line and go kill the carriers. You're gonna use torpedoes to screen areas off. So you just launch a bunch of torpedoes wide, cover an area, set your smoke screen so the enemies can't see you or your teammates, and your teammates can just bombard them through it. And you can scout, in a sense. And the biggest thing for a destroyer is never stay stagnant. Always move. Always left, right, zigzag, turn around, because you're very maneuverable, you're very fast, and you're very low profile. So it's very hard for these battleships, who takes 30 seconds to reload, to hit you with every shot. Not saying that you're not going to get hit, and if you go close, you are going to get hit, but you should be careful. Try to poke for holes, and just try to have fun with it. Don't get upset when you die in a destroyer because you got one-shotted. Just hop in a new one and then keep trying to plug away at those holes. And I can tell you from experience, you will be able to get through a hole, and you'll be able to go kill their carriers, and you'll have a fantastic time. It'll be the best experience you ever had. Now the fifth and final thing that I want to say to help you get better at this game is help your teammates. If you see a guy getting pelted by one other guy, they're one-on-one and he's getting pelted, and you're in the area, go help him. 2 versus 1 is a huge numerical advantage in this game. It is extremely helpful to help your teammates. And it also hurts the enemy because he doesn't know who he wants to shoot at now. Let's say you have a battleship fighting another battleship, and you're in a cruiser and you come over. You could put a lot of pressure on the enemy battleship. Oh, should I shoot at the lightly armored target? Should I keep shooting at the battleship? Now I'm getting hit. I don't know if I'm going to live. You could flank for your teammates. And also, if you see your teammates pushing, go help them. There is strength in unity in this game. It is very, very, very important. Well, we're going to end it on that note. I think that covered everything all. It was short and sweet. I hope you guys, get better, learn from this. I hope it helps you. If you have any questions, write a comment down below. If this video helped you, or if you think it's a good video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. Smash that like button, punch that like button, hug it. I don't care what you got to do. But thank you very much. It's been your boy Slick, and I hope you enjoyed.